Hello everyone. We are letting know. Yes. Hello Vanessa. Hello love. Hi. Hello Hediye. Hello. Did you guys join me on YouTube? Hi Mariam John. Were you guys on YouTube or not? We did our first live on YouTube and I'm extremely happy about it because, you know guys, you see how it is every time when you do something like you're a little bit hesitant and you don't know how it's gonna be, and I was a little bit hesitant. Let me see, did I bring the sound up? Because pause. Okay, yeah. So anyhow, we did our first join live on Instagram, on YouTube, I'm sorry. You guys wanted to get there if you didn't. And if you didn't show up on my YouTube, why not? We posted it ahead of time that we're doing our first live on YouTube. Anyhow guys, if you weren't there, which I am not accepting any excuses why you weren't there, you can also tell me why weren't you on YouTube. Do we have any issues? Is something going on? That's why you weren't there? Let me know, because if we have some issues, we gotta fix it. Because we are going to continue on going live on YouTube. And let me tell you guys, the material are going to be different, okay? So you have missed an amazing meditation on worthiness and also the lecture on worthiness, because here is just going to be Q&A, all right? So let me know. I have final exam. Okay, Mary John, that's acceptable. Everyone else, what is your excuse for not being on YouTube, joining me on YouTube? Huh? Let me know, guys. Let me know what's going on. Anyhow, the meditation was very good. And I said over there, whenever you listen to the meditation, guys, remember, the energy is there, okay? Everything has energy. So every time you're feeling down, you lose yourself, you feel like, oops, my vibration has dropped, get on YouTube, listen to that meditation, because I have it, I don't have it, but you know, the way it just goes, I just go with the flow, everything happens in real time. I felt that it was very vibrationally high. So whenever you're feeling down, your vibration drops, use that meditation to bring yourself up and clear all your karmas and dharmas and traumas and pain and blah, 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 okay? But anyhow, guys, I was going to tell you, I'm just going to give you briefly a short highlights of what I talk about, but you got to go on YouTube to watch it on details. By the way, it just came to me, guys, because I'm building up my YouTube channel, Sudi Burnett English. I'm going to give you guys a present. Not that I should, but I would. So for those of you who are going on my YouTube and you're subscribing, what should I give you as a gift? You can get, I have 3 English CDs meditation. I know I have English meditation on prosperity, on healing, weight loss. You can, for the new people who are subscribing on my YouTube channel, you can receive one of those meditation. But stay with me, guys. I'm going to go very quickly about the topic of worthiness, and then I'm going to help you guys with your issues. It's not that I'm going to say, oh, we find one human being on this planet Earth who's not dealing with unworthiness. No. Actually, all of us are having this unworthiness app. It just depends on how we deal with it, you know, how aware are we, how much are we allowing this unworthiness to show day after day. But anyhow, I'm going to answer your question. Basically, guys, when we are born and we came on the planet Earth, we came fully equipped and packaged well, meaning we came down here with fully loving and accepting ourselves, worthiness, being deserving, and being enough. We came with this package, okay? But then again, you and I came as a wound in our mother's tummy. Our mother was thinking she was never worthy, loving or deserving. The grandmother, past generations, right? And I talked about this, guys. You know, as female, when we reincarnate here as a female, we have so many generations of unworthiness, that girls weren't good or they weren't worthy. Everybody wanted to have boys and blah, blah, blah. So we know our ancestry. Therefore, we all come in with this unworthy. It changes as we come here. Therefore, I did that meditation. The meditation was about karma and how we cut out all our karmic ties, this life, past lives, and in the future lives with everyone who is here or we encounter on this lifetime, as our parents, caregiver, siblings, sister, brother, aunt, bosses, co-workers, whoever, every animals that we see in this lifetime. All right, so we have a karmic ties that we need to cut out in order for us to be purely in our own elements. That's that. Now, I'm just going to briefly go over some signs that you are unworthy. Number one is how much the opinion of others matters to me, right? Do I care so much if somebody says, you're pretty? Oh, wow, I'm pretty. And somebody says, you're ugly. Oh, I'm down. And somebody says, you're well spoken. You don't know how to speak. How much the opinion of others matter, right? That shows my degree of unworthiness. Number two, how much are you comparing yourself to others? How much do you go on other Instagram? Oh, they got 1 million people. I only got 6,000. They're worthy. How much my worth is coming from outside and from me comparing myself to others? How much am I comparing their lives, their journey, their soul path to myself? You see, so many often we go like, how come everybody else is having it so good and so easy? How come my life? If you're doing this, you are coming from an app of unworthiness. Okay. The other thing is, I'm looking outside and I say, how educated am I? How successful am I? The more we strive to become successful, the unworthier I feel. Should I repeat myself again, guys? The more I'm striving to become successful, the unworthier I feel. the more I work on my image, on my face, on doing this and this, on my body. Am I size 0? Am I size 16? The more I'm trying to improve and better my image, the unworthier I feel. Ta-da! Right? So, the other indicator of unworthy at being very highly open is that, one, I don't set boundaries. I don't know what boundaries are. Secondly, I don't keep my boundaries. Everyone is coming and I'm constantly breaking my boundaries. Remember the last couple of months, guys, I said I am working on my worthiness and I'm setting firmer boundaries. Guys, have you ever noticed like how much the universe is playing with you? As soon as I said that I'm going to set my boundaries tighter, higher, because I am worthy, every single person that has irritated me in the past is showing back in my life. It's like I'm receiving, like somebody was from out of town. I'm getting a phone call. Hi, Sudi John, I'm coming back. I'm like, really? Somebody that I haven't seen for 4 years is calling me back. I'm back in town. Let's get together. It's like, oh my God. The other one is like, can you keep my cat for a few days? I'm like, are you really kidding me? The minute I want to set my boundaries, everyone that I thought weren't good for me, vibrationally, energetically, weren't a good match for me, they're coming back. I experienced this lesson yesterday. Oh my God, yes. Yeah. It's not too late, honey. Anytime we realize, guys, that we are always being tested, then we understand that, yeah, these people keep showing up. And it's funny because I couldn't recall any other friends that has left Los Angeles that hasn't called me this last couple of months and telling me they're coming back to town. Oops, I hope they're not watching my live now, guys. But anyhow, it's really tough to hold our boundaries. And when we feel that some people, family, relatives, friends, they're not good for us vibrationally, like when we're in their present, not only we not getting more energized and coming back up, but as they leave, we feel depleted. Like I could totally get sucked out and I'm just like, I need a nap, you know? So we have to be much more discerning. And this message, as I'm saying this, is for me because I have to really work on being discerning. I feel like whoever comes in my life, I gotta help them out. I gotta be there. No, stop. I'm talking to me, guys. I don't see you guys over there. This message of being discerning is for me. I have to really selectively choose who I want to hang out with. Who do I want to have in my life? This message is really big for me. Okay, next sign that you are people pleaser. Next sign. Are you a people pleaser? If you constantly worry about how others feel, You constantly need to change your personality. You need to downsize yourself, and you gotta big size yourself. You get yourself small and big, small and big. That means you're a people pleaser. You don't have your own personality. You constantly have to switch and change yourself for others to like you. Okay? The other, hi Somaye. What's the other sign, guys? The other sign is that I stay in abusive relationship for long time, thinking because I'm not worthy, not having a relationship is better. No, sorry. Being in a ill, sick relationship, it's better than not having a relationship. So we think having something is better, although it's a garbage, is poisonous, is better because if I leave this relationship, I'm not worthy and deserving of having a good relationship. So we get to this thing that, yeah, I know, but maybe it's my fault. Maybe we start to minimize, downsize their behaviors and their actions, making excuses for them, and then saying, maybe it's me. Is it me? Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I need to change. Are you doing that, guys? That's a classic sign of unworthiness. You hear me constantly talk about, what about having many boyfriends? No, having many boyfriends is fine. I mean, having many boyfriends means I have many options, many choices. Now, I would like to get to know, look into all of my options and see what resonates, what energy is more matching with my energy. I was doing and I stopped it. Very good, Paris Ajun. Very good. Love you too, Nirvana. Yeah. I mean, here's the deal. Having many of anything, whether it's boyfriend or having many job offers or when we have many things, that means that, oh, I have a lot of choices. Remember at the end, I am the creator. I am the manifester. And all that. What happened to my hands? Why did I attracted this? I have talked about it in my previous lives. You can go ahead and see that. The attraction of this has taught me many other things. Like yesterday, I washed my hair with one hand. I put my hair on rollers with one hand. I'm doing my cooking. I'm doing everything with one hand. I'm also learning how to write with my left hand. You know? So as this past couple of weeks, I'm thinking, you know, how is it with people that they don't have one leg or they don't have one hand? I'm experiencing many other things. This morning, guys, as I went early in the morning in the yard and I was having my first cup of coffee, my left ears started to like, it was really great because I was feeling, my left side, all of my senses are becoming stronger, because I was relying constantly on the right side. The right side was my most dominant, powerful, and now I'm experiencing everything with the left. Let me see. Oops, no. Let me see what our girls are saying. Marla is saying when we should pause and keep some people out of our life, and when we should stay and think. That's my lesson. That's a very good question, Marla. Okay. When would I make this decision that this is a lesson? It's a tough lesson. If I stay in this lesson, I might get my master degree because it's the hardest class, right? If I decide, let's say, that I'm attracting too many cases one after another, then I realize there's a pattern here. Abusive relationship, narcissist, abusive relationship. 2 or 3 are happening one after another. Then I'm thinking, okay, there is a pattern here. What is the pattern? The pattern of someone abusing me comes from those lessons. Lack of self-love, unworthiness, undeserving, not being enough, not having boundaries. Yeah. So that's the pattern, and those are the classes. So obviously, if it's repeating, that means I'm not passing the classes. That means I'm not working on my self-love, and I don't stop being a people pleaser. That means I'm not working on my worthiness. I'm not setting boundaries and not keeping my boundaries. It's still very important to me, the opinion of others of me. And then I'm spending so much time to improve myself. You see, guys, it's good for us to eat healthy. But once the healthy eating gets attached to our size, and is my skin and my size and blah, 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 then it's not about healthy eating anymore, which is coming from my self-love. It's coming actually from my lack of self-love. If I'm starving myself, my starvation is coming from unworthiness, lack of self-love, self-sabotaging. Okay? It's not coming from self-love, worthiness, being enough. If I'm over-exercising, I'm not doing it for my energy level, health level is showing otherwise, right? So basically, it's like we're taking these classes, and if the classes are repeating itself, that means, oops, then maybe I should work more on my self-love, or maybe I haven't spent enough time to work on my wounds. On my live on YouTube, I talked about unworthiness wounds, okay? And I talked in details about the wounds and how we go about it. But anyhow, I'm not going to talk about that here. You can catch that on YouTube. But the wounds are projecting itself as my reality, okay? So I have 2 choices. If I'm constantly working in a relationship with someone, and it feels like I'm putting much more energy into it, and my energy is being drained out, I can come up and say, okay, I can make this person invisible and go and work on my wounds. Or I can say, you know, by engaging with this person every day, the arguments, the energy level that I'm putting out is way too high. It's not giving me enough time for my healing. Then I would leave the relationship. And then I buy some time to get to the deep root of my wounds. I start working on my apps, loving myself, worthiness, blah, blah, blah. And when I felt better, because remember guys, worthiness, like any other app, it gets better by exercising it daily. We're building a muscle. So when I realized that, oh, I feel very unworthy, now how can I change this unworthiness? By working on it daily. If I were worthy, how would I be thinking, feeling, and acting? So day after day, I have to keep working and practicing this muscle to become stronger, okay? But as far as relationship, you gotta see, is this draining out your energy, or is it still giving you room for healing? If it doesn't, is everyday fight and argument, then it's better to leave and start working on yourself. And then once you get into a better place, then your projection, the person who's showing up in your movie, will be different. Remember, the people that we're attracting in our lives, they are mirroring our shadows. They're mirroring what in me I'm trying sometimes to escape or avoid. Because remember, as human beings, we don't like our shadows. Shadows are our negative traits. I'm too greedy. I'm too anxious. I'm too blah blah. That's our shadow part, which in a way we could say our ego, right? So many of us, we want to run away. That's why I keep talking about shadow working. It's very important to work on our shadows and to see those aspects of ourselves that we do not like, but don't try to ignore it or to hide it. So when I keep talking about transparency, in a way, this is what I'm talking about. When I'm transparent, I see my shadow, I see my traits, my character parts that I don't like, but I don't try to hide them. I actually become courageous and I bring it up myself. And I bring it into the light. Look at it. I look at it. I dare to look at it. And I become courageous enough to accept it. Part 2. And once I accept it, okay, I'm a short temper. Or I'm blah, blah, blah. Once I accept it, the third part that really shows that I'm okay with it is I bring it into the light with others. That's why, when I was telling you a couple of weeks ago, I don't know if it was in my Farsi live or English live, I said, it's just kind of annoying that everyone that you see on Instagram, they're so pleasant. Hello, my friends. Hello, dear ones. And you can see that they're fake. You can see that, that's the picture or the image that they put right in front of you, and that picture, hello lovers, hello good friends, hello la la la. You see that these pictures is love me, love and accept me, please. Can you accept me and love me? That's a begging for acceptance and for love as the audience, followers, viewer, blah, blah, blah. And that's why I said to you guys, I said, when I'm yelling in my lives, when I'm getting mad at someone, and at the same time I'm reading the comments that someone say, oh, she's not kind, or she's not coming from a place of love. I don't care. That's transparency, because I'm telling you guys, this is the true me. And I can get upset and I can get mad. That's my part, but I'm not hiding it from you. You can see that I yell at you, or I get mad at you, or I said da da da, or when you don't get it, it irritates me, but I don't hide it on my lives from you. And I'm not begging for your love or acceptance. I actually don't care if you come or not. And my ego is talking right now. I have so much to give. I lived my entire life by studying, reading, experiencing, putting life into experience. And I'm sharing and giving all of these to you for free. So you want to take it, take it. You want to leave, go ahead, leave. I don't give a hoot. And this is my truth. Okay? Anyhow. Now, coming back, I know this is going to give a lot of negative comments. Oh, her ego is so big. And for those who are translating what I'm saying and my behavior and at some ego trick, that's wonderful. But you didn't really obviously get what I was pointing out or bringing to your attention. And it doesn't matter. Not all of us have to get the deep underneath something. The majority of us don't want to hear the truth. And I know that. And it doesn't matter how many lifetimes I come and talk to people, yell and scream, know the truth, leave the truth. It doesn't matter, because the majority of people don't want to know the truth. They don't like it. It's something unfamiliar. So let's give ourselves empty compliments. You're so beautiful. You're so nice. Oh my God. Oh, look. This was so helpful. But I'm not going to stop. I'm going to promote transparency, authenticity, living the truth, and knowing the truth. And if you don't want to get it, if you're afraid of the truth, if it's unfamiliar to you, I would not change my style to promote fakeness. I would not do that. And it doesn't matter if 1 people watch my show, if 2 people watches my show, if 15,000 people watches my show. I'm going to stick to what's right, and that's speaking the truth. So that's what I have to say about that. All of us need more protection, Sudi John. Nobody can judge and use the limited ego mind to judge. Well, that's good to say, honey, but we're constantly judging. So it's not that if we could, it's a choice. Do we choose or do we not choose? Okay? I love this live. Thank you. Oops, no. Yeah, I do all these things for the sake of my energy and self-love mostly. That's good, honey. It doesn't matter where you do it. No, I don't speak Farsi here, honey. This is not my Farsi channel. Okay. This is her English channel. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, guys. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end this live here. And I'm still wanting you guys to write comments, please. I did talk about it in my previous live. If you guys want me to help you in areas that you call it your shadows, your weaknesses, where you have problems, where you need to learn more, you need to be more engaging and writing more comments, okay? So please do so. And when you watch my live, whenever you watch it, write a comment, guys. Write a comment. And I don't want just empty emojis. I don't want love. I don't want thumbs up. I want written comments. I want you to express yourself. And I want you to train your muscle of honesty and authenticity. So whatever you don't like about my subjects, about my lives, about me, or about whatever, practice that with me. I'm not looking for compliments. I want to break this down. So write down what you really think. What is your truth? How could we improve our channel? That's what I'm looking for. I'm totally open to new ideas. Okay? So write comments. And also when you go on my YouTube channel, like, share, and also for those of you who just joined me, whoever sign up on my English YouTube channel, Sudi Burnett English, you can get a gift, one of my English meditation, healing, prosperity, self-love, or weight loss. Okay, guys, I'm going to see you in a couple of days. And I got guided right now that my next live should be about shame. What do you think about that? Do we feel shameful? What if we don't attract many people in our lives? What's our shadow? Look at yourself, honey. I said shadow is the parts that I don't like about myself, or I don't like about whatever my behavior is. See, we have many therapists that they call themselves behavioral therapy. My belief is behavior therapy is not helpful, because the behavior you have as a bad behavior, destructive behavior, self-sabotageous behavior, it's coming from your wounds. If we don't get to the root of the wounds and don't heal the wounds, you can change all you want your behavior, but the wound keeps coming up, keeps coming up. That's why so often people waste years of their lives to change their behaviors. That's why it takes years. You can shorten your result by finding the wounds, but also I talked about it in my other lives. I don't agree with you guys on your own to go and revisit your wounds if you don't have the knowledge or capability to heal it and to close it out. That's even worse. Or if you go in with a coach or a therapist or somebody who's not experienced enough or knowledgeable enough to take you to your wounds and heal it or teach you how to heal it. But by changing behaviors here, that's not the roots. Okay? So your shadow is parts that you don't like about yourself, you don't accept about yourself. For instance, you say, I'm very jealous. I don't think it's good to be jealous, and I don't like it. And when I'm jealous, I feel bad. That's your shadow part. What I'm saying is to love and accept every aspect and part of you, whether it's jealousy, whether it's competitive, than your good parts. Accept it. So shadow work, it's its own thing by itself. But I'm a love. Thank you, honey. It's authentic communication. Thank you. We love your transparency. Thank you, Sahar. Okay. All right, people. I see you guys. What's today? Today is Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday, we're going live about shame and being shameful. See you guys then. Please help me out by liking, sharing, writing comments on any social media platforms that you go. See you guys by the weekend. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming.